And then all of a sudden the volcano starts, you feel the seismic activity, and you'll start seeing the smoke in the air as the volcano is starting to erupt. Watney scooped up Naxim in his beefy big arms. And did you run towards Rachel and Cosmo, or where did you go?
I was running towards Rachel and Cosmo.
Okay, so everybody's together now.
What's going on?
I have never felt the volcano going, but it's the volcano. We're screwed.
What do we do? What do we do with the volcanoes going off?
I think we need to. Have we figured out where the radio tower is yet? Have we figured that out at all?
I do believe we've figured out where the radio tower was.
We need to get that. We need to get there and call a rescue thing like now, please, now.
Yes, getting away from the volcano as soon as possible. Wait, isn't the helipad close to the volcano? We're going to make it before the volcano ruins the helipad.
Well, only one way to find out. Let's go, 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 go!
Yes!
And I think I may have a solution to the volcano. We just have to find a virgin.
I think I've heard this story, yes.
I don't know that there's a high supply here on the island.
Oh. No, most likely none.
Good thinking. Keep thinking.
Yes.
Keep thinking thoughts.
Multiple documentaries I must think of.
Watney, don't let them fall asleep. Don't let them fall asleep. And Rachel looks at Cosmo. I'm worried that they have a concussion.
Oh, likely, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There's still some shaking here and there, but sort of stop for the time being, and then it'll start off after another few minutes. And it's just here and there, and you hear the birds squawking, and you hear animals sort of rustling and running, trying to find some safety of some sort. And you see the from the northwestish, you see the darkness of the clouds and smoke just starting to pillow up and get voluminous, and starting to fill the sky. And yeah, you get to the radio tower, and it's, as soon as you stumble upon it, you see that it's one of those big old A-framed radio towers that goes sky high.
Quickly, do I need to climb up? I've never seen this classic style of radio tower. Where do I go?
Is there a giant on button?
I just picture Cosmo and Rachel just scrambling around the perimeter of this place, tapping all the places for a secret button.
I'm gonna say I find a junction box.
Oh yeah.
As an engineer, I think I can find that relatively easy.
Yeah.
And I can open it with my trusty Leatherman tool. And now I'm looking at a box of wires, and I'm gonna jury rig it on.
Okay, yeah. So you open it up, and then all of a sudden, you look. When you open it up, you just see cobwebs and dirt and just build up, sort of just caked in there, because it looks like it's been a long time since anybody's touched this thing.
Ugh, their park maintenance is really lacking.
Park maintenance? We're going to complain about the park maintenance right now. You
just that this whole thing has been a cluster, and I'm not happy about it.
It's not a park. It's a deserted island. Welcome to Survivor.
I did not sign up for Survivor.
Do you hear that? Do you feel that?
And I ready my spear.
Yeah, I start readying my bow.
And as you'll ready your bows and stuff, you'll see coming out of the into the clearing is a little Pachyophaliosaurus. You just see one for now, and it stands about maybe 3 feet tall.
I've readied my bow, and Cosmo pauses when it reaches the clearing. He's like, oh, sweet little bean. Oh, well, it is cute. It's quite cute, except it's got a little helmet and some spiky bits on its nose. Maybe it's not as cute as I thought. What do we do?
I'm going to suggest we wait for it to make the first move.
I think what we need to do is waves our arms around very wildly in front of it and show that we are the dominant species.
Wait, are you still carrying Maxim Watney?
I've dropped him at this point. He's on the ground.
Okay, gently put the
I've gently put him down to ready my spear.
Maxim,
Okay.
are you getting your pose in now?
Yes, I'm lounging very sexily and intricately.
Yes!
Yes.
One wish down.
Shirt opened up just to show off the chest.
Just enough. Flop,
I have
hair.
unbuttoned it for him just because he looked hot.
My hair is flowing in a non-existent wind.
Yes.
I think while you're doing this, though, Rachel, you said you're doing a jury rig. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm
All
I'm
right.
trying to like get this radio tower on.
All right, give me a roll.
Ooh, I got an 8. Well, hold on. Jerry rig is plus clever, right?
Yes. Let me just pull this up here real quick.
I'm double checking.
Oop, engineer. It is plus clever. Yes.
Plus clever, and my plus clever is a 2. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Yes!
It'll do the
Yeah.
trick. So yeah, you were able to like clear out the gunk and the dirt, and you realize like some of the wires are a little frayed. But how are you after clearing all that out? How are you fixing this back up to be powered on?
I just realized that there's some like extraneous wires. I'm like, oh, I don't need indicator lights, and so like let me just take that wire and do this and then that, and just like basically I make it to get like power from here to there and only get it to power on. And yeah, I do that with the magic of engineering.
Yeah, and somehow the electricity is still going on, as you can tell from the research lab that you saw before.
Mm-hmm.
There's still electricity in this area, so you're able to just power it on, no problem. And you hear the soft roar of the motor
Mm-hmm.
behind you. And as this roar happens, it actually kind of startles you spook the dinosaur a bit. Let's just go with that term.
Cool.
Yeah, and it sort of just steps back and just sort of like feels like, oh, you're making noises at me. And then you hear it just do like a couple clicks, like a couple dinosaur noises, and you see another one appear like out of the bush behind it. So there's two little dome-headed friends, and Rachel, yeah, you're focusing on that, and these three are looking at these dome boys. And I think with that, they're actually going to try to charge in.
God damn it.
And whichever one I'm closest to, I'm running at with my spear.
Give me a what is the thing that you need to do?
That's fit, right?
Just
It's a move. It's a peril move.
it is a peril move. You're just doing it? Wait, no. Hold here, fight. You're fighting. So you're gonna give me, when you fight for your life, roll without a bonus or a +1 if you have a weapon. Since you have a weapon, you're gonna add +1.
All right. With a +1?
Mm-hmm.
That's 6.
I'm upset that despite the rippling muscles that Watney has on his bodice, I'm so upset that he's charging, so I'm going to wait just a fraction of a second to see which one he's charging at. And at the same time, I will ready my bow and shoot it at the same dino
Okay.
that Watney is going for. And if I roll 2d6 with a fight and my weapon gives me a +1, let's see what I've got. Oh my god, I need to screen clip that. That is the nat 6 times 2.
Nice.
Yes! I can't make this shit up, guys.
Oh, that's very nice. I see it. Yeah, I think as this little like because what they do whenever they run with their head down, and because they're going to do a good old headbutt.
Yeah.
I think it's going to, Watney's going to have one injury instead of being knocked completely down. But I think Watney gets as you go to do your spear, and it just headbutts you like right in the ribs, and so it kind of like breaks a couple ribs. So I'm gonna say you have a couple ribs broken now, Watney, from this dino. But and as you like twirl and like get knocked out of the way, and it's still charging, it's going for Cosmo now. Cosmo's arrow rings true, and you're able to get the dino right. Where would you say you got the dino? Like in the neck or?
Yes, I would say I would be aiming for the head or the neck.
And yeah, I think you're able to clip it right into the neck. And with that, you hear a sharp squeal of pain as it sort of just falls over, tumbles, and rolls up, and then sort of just looks back, gives like a huff, and then runs off. And then their little friend, the other one that was with it, was going to start running. See how that one got injured, and does a pause, saying, thinking, and you can see it thinking like, "Oh, should I help them or keep fighting?" And you see it sort of just turn around, just run off.
Oh my goodness! Watney, are you okay?
I'm super not, but it's fine. How is the radio tower coming?
Well, I got it on. Now we got to figure out how to send a message.
Yeah, you're able to find a little box,
Okay.
but it's just there's pieces of what the phone was. So you got the tower up and running, but like now the communication box is a little shattered.
I think I'm gonna use construct,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use that along with my tablet because that's part of my gear to can get it all connected and use my tablet to send message, do the radio.
Okay. So you're leading the team to help you construct something substantial. So what do you have everybody doing?
I'm gonna have Maxim help hold the tablet while I connect wires, and I'm gonna have. Does Maxim know like hex code or what? Like hex? Yeah.
Are you
Yes, he does.
instructing Maxim how to use the tablet and the technologies?
No. Maxim is extra hands. He's using. He can stay in his Jeff Goldblumness while holding the tablet for me.
Oh, am I just a glorified table right now?
Maybe and emotional support. Also, like, would Maxim know like not Morse code, but like hex code, or like would they know like fancy like tech language?
No, but they'll tell you yes.
Sure. Okay. Cool. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm gonna have Maxim help me with that, while Cosmo and Watney fight dinosaurs. That is a 7 plus clever, so that's a 9.
All right, choose one.
Okay.
You need something you don't have. The DM will tell you what and where to find it. It's a good plan, but it has one unavoidable flaw. The DM will tell you what it is.
All right. I'm going to go with it's a good plan, but it has one unavoidable flaw.
All right. So basically you're trying to do like the hex code sort of situation
Sure.
with
Maxim.
With Maxim. I think the unavoidable flaw is that Maxim is like says he knows what he's doing, but really has no idea.
He's untrustworthy.
I wouldn't say he's untrustworthy. I would just think he's Maxim. How would you describe it?
His ego is bigger than his brains.
Okay, so I'm gonna think that like every time like I suggest something that I think is concise, Maxim's response is to send a message that's actually much longer. or to use more technical terms instead of like lost on an island, and so it's like in the middle of the ocean.
They're not technical terms. They sound technical, but they're still the wrong word.
Totally.
Yeah, and I think the messages go out every so often, but like it just
in drips and drabs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is. There are some bloops and beeps, but and then sometimes you'll get like connection errors and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Watney and Cosmo though are finished off facing the dinosaurs, and Watney's recovering from some broken ribs.
While this is happening, can I scavenge to get like some stuff to make a brace so that I can still like function?
Yeah, go ahead and are you gonna scavenge with Cosmo?
Yes.
All right, cool.
That is an 8, and is that plus my clever?
Yeah, it's with clever.
All right, so then that's a 10.
So give me a story first off.
Oh, a story. Which ones haven't I done yet? I need to boost up this window to see what I have as options. Man, this island is just straight garbo most times. There's so much to look out for. But I mean, like, there is one thing that I do like about this island, and that's that there's a lot of things that can be used here to take care of yourself. Like, a lot of the flowers have medicinal components in them, and there's a lot of sturdy branches and stuff if you need to make braces or like just splints, anything. Like, the island has a lot of good materials to make sure that you're not going to die, which I guess is a curse in and of itself. I would really love the sweet release of death right about now. Ow!
Watney, you gotta stop holding it, and you gotta breathe a little softer. And yes, foliage, but the sheer value of nature, that's how it works. You just find plants that help you do things.
Yeah, but there are the poisonous ones that make it real bad, though, aren't there?
All right, so what was the you said you got a 10 plus, right?
Yes.
You'll find something useful, maybe even that one thing you were hoping for.
I find some sturdy leaves to wrap around and some nice not quite branches, look like sticks to support the side that's not doing so hot right now.
Are you trying to, like, tourniquet your core?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to get... So, Cosmo's concerned if the ribs are hurting that badly. Cosmo wants to ensure that the lungs haven't been pierced by a broken rib, or if it's more of just a bad fracture.
I don't think anything's messed up as anything more than the ribs. Like, okay. I don't feel any difficulty breathing. It just sucks a little bit on this side right now.
Yes, those are valid descriptions of your problems, but I would say you want to use your 6-packs a little softer, okay? Just try to limit your torso movement, but sometimes engaging the abs will help you prevent the twisting.
All right. So, can you help? How does this look?
Yes. Okay, great. Well, yes, you're worried about the twisting, so we'll tourniquet you front to back. But yep, you've got muscles. Great job.
And I think at this point, as Cosmos sees the muscles and is helping Watney with his issues, Rachel, you get a response back. Finally, it takes a bit, but there is a response, and they're like coordinates. They're asking for coordinates.
Maxim, what are the coordinates for the helipad? We can get there.
Yes. 91 degrees X, 52 Y.
Yeah, and you get that, and you're like, okay, can be there in an hour.
Okay.
All right, so you have company. However, the helipad's on the other side of the island as the volcano is starting to shake. And as the where's it have them? Hold on. Yeah, as you get off that, you send the coordinates out, and it says that it's sent. Another seismic rumble happens, and it just pulls at the cord just enough to disconnect your iPad from them.
Okay.
So
I strap it back onto my sturdy case, and Maxim, we gotta get the others. We gotta hoof it to the helipad. We got an hour to make it there. And like I try to help Maxim up and like help him walk.
I'll move as fast as I can. Hurts though.
And Watney, Cosmo, have y'all returned back or at this point?
I would assume once we braced Watney up to his satisfaction, then it would have been important to like go back and return ASAP.
Y'all, I got the radio tower to work. I sent them the coordinates for the helipad. They said they could be here in an hour.
Are we gonna make it in an hour?
We have no choice. We gotta go.
All right, I think I am going to need help carrying Maxim going forward.
Maybe we can make like a sled thing to drag him.
Do you know how to make one of those? I can get the materials.
I'm good. Yes, I do. I'm an engineer. I can construct things. We need big leaves, and we need big sticks, and we need things to tie things with, and we're gonna do that. That's what we're doing.
And I go get those things.
Okay, so with construct, you assign one person to take point on construction, which I
Okay.
guess is Watney. Is that right?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Watney.
You
sure.
make the design. Roll plus clever.
All right. Let's do this. 11.
Yes.
Nice. It's excellent engineering.
Yes.
Perfect. Done. Beautiful. Love it.
Sweet.
So yeah, you spend maybe like 10 minutes building this thing. So it does cut a little bit of your time, but it's well worth it. It is efficient. It is it's dirty. It is not going to fall apart, especially running through the truck. And now there's a little sled that can be pulled behind.
I am able-bodied. I will help drag Maxim across the stage.
Same.
Hey.
Watney,
Yes.
just machete your way through the forest.
Yes. Yes.
I will start clearing a path to the river.
Cool.
And it's a slow trek just because you are having to like go through the jungle, slash down things, wait for some ant. Are y'all waiting for like dinosaurs, or you're just like straight up like beelining it?
Beeline.
Beelining
I
for
think.
sure.
Okay.
We only got an hour.
Yeah.
We have
You
50
can't
minutes.
ambush me.
You can't ambush me. I'm not your meat
can't-
today.
So you start getting back, and you're actually just now passing that little like footprint that y'all saw before, the little like dino print.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are passing that, you hear the robotic rolls of the noises that you heard back from the station.
What is that noise?
It's not good, is what it is right now.
No, it's not. It's not. Oh, we just have to keep going.
If you've built this construct like strong enough or efficient enough, I imagine you could pull it on your own. So like if you take point with the middle, Cosmo will be in the back with the bow ready to scare things off. I just realized when I pierced the neck of that little one that bashed Watney in the side, there was no blood. And it was quite analytical, roughly, for being pierced in the neck, you'd say. And the other one was machine learning. And I thought it was just a cute little community buddy trying to protect its friend. No, I think they're robots.
Wait, you're telling me that these dinosaurs are actually robots?
That would make much more sense in the grand scheme of things, wouldn't you say?
So dinosaurs have always been robots. It really was aliens.
He really needs medical attention.
At least he's still awake.
True. Don't be
Yeah.
napping back there.
What?
Still running.
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm just closing my eyes for a minute.
Oh, Rachel, you have a fancy tablet, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure by you being so smart and an engineer, you have an app, I would say, on it that maybe could project high-frequency sounds.
I mean,
Or you
I
look
have-
like someone who's stressed. Do you have a white noise maker?
why would you say that about me? What about me says stressed? I am a very put together lady.
See
Yes.
that right there, that says stress. That one.
Leave it to
This is a
Watney.
very stressful situation.
It is, love. It is. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch a nerve, but I'm just trying to figure out how.
Rachel reaches into her cargo pants pocket and pulls out a Snickers bar.
And I think while y'all are, still running and sloshing through the thick jungles, Cosmo, you realize that you hear the sounds because you're of course it's too quiet. It's always too quiet. You hear the sounds of the crunching of around you, the 3 different creatures starting to catch up. And
Are they perimetering us?
they are flanking, if that's what you mean. There's
Yes.
2 on each side and then 1 right behind you.
I think this time I don't have my bow ready. I have my hunting knife ready in one hand, and I am kind of just holding out my arm, making sure they don't get too close to the back of our group. I'm like, Rachel, now would be a lovely time, and I'm trying to say it as calmly as possible. Now would be a lovely time for you to make some noise.
Okay. And I open up my iPad.
Would that be a just do it? Because it's too quiet to warn others, but without tipping your enemy off, you must just do it.
Oh, yeah? Is that my role then?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It
Just
is going.
do it.
It's going to be plus steady.
Plus steady. Okay, well, how's my steady looking? I feel like that's not a good one. Let me see.
I really hope we didn't accidentally all put steady as our dumb stat.
I'm very steady.
Oh, yes. Okay, great. It's my well, I rolled a 3 and I have a -1 on steady.
Oh no!
It's like the worst of worst cases, you say. I have to assume, rather than keeping eye contact with these dinosaurs that are potentially robots, I absolutely looked back at Rachel, which would have tipped off the dinos to the fact that I knew that they were there, and then Rachel now knows that they were there, and they're paying attention to Rachel as she tries to take out the iPad, and oh God, how bad is this? Is this something where I fumble and I drop my knife?
I would say that, no, I'm going to let you keep your knife. However, they're going to move in for an attack.
Bless up. Okay, let's go.
So, y'all are going to, I think the one on the right is going to make a move.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, first off, I think the one behind you is going to appear. And the one behind you still has the face of a Velociraptor. However, it does look like they had some struggle getting out of the facility that you had. So the skin where the face is has a tear in it. And where the tear is, it's just you see a robotic eye, you see metal bits and pieces of the skeletal structure of itself. And you hear it let out, it's sort of noise again, the roar. However, it's that slowed down, distorted, Furby-like sound that I mentioned before.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Do you see that? Yes. They're robots, except now they're right behind us and right beside us, and oh no, we're surrounded.
And then as you say, look at that, as you're pointing out to that one, the one on the right comes to jump in. So
I want to do look over there.
uh-huh.
So I want to try to distract the dinosaurs so we can all get away.
Okay. Yeah, when you create a distraction to protect a friend, say what it is and roll plus clever.
Okay, I'm going to take my iPad and I'm going to pull up the music app and I'm going to turn it up as high as humanly possible and I'm going to blast Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes!
Oh yeah, it's 11.
Yeah. On a 10 plus, you draw the dinosaur's attention away from where you intend. Your friend is safe. So basically, yeah, you turn it up, and it's just the starting music of Welcome to the Jungle, and you just fling it in a direction. And it looks like that one tries to snap at it and misses, and then just sort of turns and goes to chase after it. So the fading sounds of Welcome to the Jungle are behind you as y'all keep running. But there's still 2 others that are still with you. And that one right behind you is still sort of there, sort of stalking behind. Just it knows that it's out of range, but it's clever enough to know, like, I can get you easily. I'm just going to stay here as a visual. But it's chasing y'all. And I think at this point, you are passing the Triceratops pins. As you're running past, you actually see that there's rock and debris flying out of the sky as the volcano is ramping up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's a hustle now at this point. You have dinosaurs chasing you. You have the volcano. 2 out of the 3 boxes away from exploding. So yeah, you have another thing, and as that Velociraptor stays behind you, the one from the other side is going to come and attack.
I'm ready. So, like, I'm still in the back, and in my protection mode, I've actually been jogging along as best as I can backwards. So, like, my eyes have been on the dinosaurs the whole time.
Okay, so you're gonna fight it.
I'm absolutely going to fight it.
All right, give me a straight roll and add a +1 for your weapon.
Give me a straight roll. I'll give you the straightest roll. God damn it. Okay, that's a 6 total.
Can I help?
Give me when you stop what you're doing to help someone else roll whatever makes the most sense.
I'm going to say that as she's trying to do this, I'm going to take my position away from the lead, run back to, like, where she's trying to fight, and, like, charge in with my spear.
Are you dropping Maxim in the process, or?
I thought
Rodney wasn't holding.
I thought
was
Rachel was.
Okay.
All right, so I'm done chopping. I'm running back to the dinosaur with my spear, and that is a 8.
8. So on an 8, choose one. You two are separated from the group, or you solve their problem but create a new one for yourself.
I'm going to say solve their problem but create one for myself.
I'm going to say that as the Velociraptor's coming in and slashing, and Cosmo's trying to fight it, and you see they take, what is it, machete? Is that what you have? Or a knife?
I was holding the hunting knife, so
Hunting
it's
knife.
like
A big
10
Bowie
inch.
knife.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a slash and you miss, and you see a Velociraptor slash at you. So you are going to take some damage. So you are going to take slashed. But Watney is able to come in and help out, and you buy a precious moment for Cosmo. So you're able to swing your. What'd you say you had again, Watney? It was a spear.
I have a spear, and I think I, like, take it, I make it, I connect, and I, like, put it in the ground.
Okay. And then with that, the problem that you've created for yourself now is that you do not have your spear anymore.
Yep.
And there is still that one. So you're able to, like, take that one and able to pin it. But there's still that last one behind you that's coming after y'all. And I think at this point y'all hit the river. Y'all are getting to you hear the rushing sounds of the and it's a fast-paced river. It's like a White Rapids almost. Like,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Y'all didn't know this, but hey.
that's what I was afraid of.
Y'all hear the rushing sounds of the river flowing down really fast.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikes.
And
Okay.
you do see it's probably like 20 feet wide.
Okay.
I leap over it with my incredible strength.
Wait, before you leap, I hand you the hunting knife, and I
We gotta get Maxim over.
He's on a boat.
I think Maxim is going to try to hold on to their butt and power through their injuries and swim across.
I was about to ask if Maxim could try to.
Yeah, Maxim hasn't gotten to do much yet.
So
I think Maxim needs to get out of the sled now.
so Maxim, you are going to try to swim across.
Yeah. It says, hold on to your butt.
I
he's
think,
recouped.
Says,
I think that's actually just do it because you're trying to just
Well, hold on, says rely on your physical
power
power
either
to
difficult or ignoring. Okay, you're ignoring a deliberate injury. Yeah.
That's an 8.
All right. Cool. You tough it out on a 7 and 9. You succeed, but you're exhausted. Take -1 to your next roll with fit.
All right, I'll take that.
So yeah, you see Maxim just sort of like roll out the sled and like, I guess, slow to like stumble and crawl into the water. And
Splashes into the water, and all of a sudden he's doing a breaststroke across.
And then when you get to the other side, are you like super exhausted and like laying on the beach for a second, or?
Yeah, pretty much. They're just
Okay.
laid out, staring into the sun.
Yeah. So Maximus Cross, Watney, you said you're jumping over, is that right? Or trying to run over?
I mean, I feel like I can't jump 20 feet.
I mean, you think no, you can't.
I think I jump 6 feet and start swimming.
All right, give me a either just do it or well, you have an injury as well, right?
I do.
So that'd probably be hold on to your butt.
All right, and that's my fit stat. Hell yes, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's a 10.
Yeah. Yeah, you tough it out. So you're able to just swim through. It hurts like hell, especially with the water beating down onto your ribs. And Rachel and Cosmo, as you're standing there on the bank watching this happen, the last Velociraptor is just sort of like standing there, sort of like maybe 10 feet from you, just sort of like watching to see what you're doing, kind of like taunting in a way, because that's what.
Yeah. So Cosmo's gonna go last, and Cosmo's gonna try and shoot arrows, not at the Velociraptor, but very near the Velociraptor to hopefully spook it away.
Are you trying to distract it?
Yeah.
Okay. And Rachel, what are you doing?
I'm just running.
You're just gonna try to huff through the water?
Run on water?
Yes, run on water.
Is that a just do it?
Yeah, exactly. No, hold on. What's it? I think I was just gonna do.
Are you gonna do
I think I was gonna do it. Just do it. Like just run through the water and get across.
Yeah, I think you start running through it, and it's probably like at the deepest. It's probably like a pretty deep, but like that's like probably like chest high, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My cargo shorts.
Your cargo shorts are very heavy, especially with things that are in there that some people don't know about.
What?
Oh, hold on. Oh no, I got a 6.
On which one? On the Just Do It?
On Just Do It. I think it carries me down the river. Like I can't get my footing really well, so it takes me down the river just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get. I think when you hit the deep bit and you just realize that like, oh, your foot's not touching anything, you just get swept down and away.
Yeah.
And so, Cosmo, you are distracting. Go ahead and give me that distract roll.
Fuck yeah. That is 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 2. It's 12.
Nice. You draw the dinosaur's attention where you intended your friend is safe. Yeah, I think with the arrows, it sort of just like backs up a bit and sort of like trying to figure out like think of a process to get around it. And you're able to distract it enough to. Are you also crossing the river or?
Well, I have no choice, right? That's my escape route.
Go, give me a just do it, or hold on to your butt, whichever works, whichever one fits.
I'm slashed, so I do need to hold on to my butt. Fit. Okay.
Yep.
That's a 8.
8. Okay, you succeed, but you're exhausted, and you take -1 to your next rolls with fit. So you're able to make it across, but like it just.
I made it. I made
a lot
it.
Out of you, yeah.
But just barely.
And with that, Rachel, you're running back at this point, trying to catch up with the group. That Velociraptor's on the other side of the river, like now was distracting enough for Cosmo to get across. It's just like trying to figure out how to cross it, what's the best way through. And then you hear the crumbling of rock and the sounds of things being shot into the sky, and you hear the rumbles and roars of the earth splitting. And you'll look, and you're actually at a point where it's sort of clear, and you're able to see up, and you'll see the volcano, and you're able to see the lava just starting to spit up and shoot out, and the rocks flying all top of it, and you see the bright red lava starting to ooze out and shoot out in all directions. So this thing is a blowing. But y'all all are on the other side of the river, so yay!
Okay.
Let me just move y'all real quick. Boop, there you go.
The volcano's blowing chunks, but we're across the river, so we're in the last stretch. Come on, fellows, we can do this. We can make it. We're so close to the helipad.
We're almost there.
And I start chopping.
There is rocks flying everywhere. Things are shaking and tearing apart. The land is like seriously becoming something that y'all aren't sure about. Who's back to dragging Maxim at this point? Is it back to Rachel or is it?
Not quite
Good.
sure if I'm willing to drag Maxim. Maxim just swam across the feckin' river.
I don't think we don't have the boat anymore or the
Oh
sled.
yeah.
Oh,
It
God,
got
yeah.
left. Y'all didn't
So-
say you were taking it.
So I think now it's just like
Sink or swim, Maxim.
carry your own damn self.
Yeah, no,
No.
at this point we're like,
No,
No,
I think
you-
it's like actual like shoulder like we have to like three-legged race style do this.
All right, who's all three-legged lacing?
I'll help.
I'm chopping. I can't.
Yeah, we can do it. I'll
Yeah.
carry on one side.
And I still have my
Yeah.
I still have my shovel. I could use my shovel as a
a-
staff a while.
Oh,
And I think as y'all are like hobbling along and Maxim with Maxim and Watney's just chopping through this thick, lush jungle, there's a rock that comes up, and y'all hear just another crack, and y'all see the shadows like as comically as it not comically, but as like a cartoon style, sort of the shadow getting bigger around you, and y'all see this like piece of debris from the volcano sailing in your direction.
I think I'm gonna hide. Is that an allowed?
Yeah, you can jump out of the way and hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna allow that. You're gonna run? Rachel, what are you doing?
I think I'm also gonna damn it run. I suck at running.
All right, everybody give me those rolls.
Okay, I got an 8. Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't tie.
I got a 3.
Max and Buddy.
Oh, god damn
Oh,
it.
can I do my one final heroic act?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
So realizing I can't escape, I push Rachel out of the way.
No, no.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Cosmo, what was your number?
Got a feckin' 12 plus 2. It's 14 for a hide. Can I,
Yeah.
unless Maxim wishes to be the end, is there anything I can do to help Maxim?
I
not
think
be the
I
end?
think this is the one thing. And real quick, just because you are going to make this your one and last heroic act, what's a quick words you want to tell, like as a darkest secret or unfulfilled hope you want to tell Rachel as you're pushing her out of the way?
Vaccines are a lie.
Oh!
And then with that, Rachel moves out of the way in the nick of time, and that little like chunk of debris just sort of drops on Maxim and disappears into, and Maxim and the rock disappear into a hole in the ground as the force sort of just pushes him and that rock through the earth a bit. And yeah, this island's falling apart, y'all. Like, but you're getting there. You're probably like maybe it's about like y'all maybe like 20 minutes away from the helipad. Y'all got to keep going.
No. Okay, well, I don't have to carry him anymore, so I can go faster now. Like Rachel's just running.
I hop out of the vines and I continue chopping. Like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so I hid so dang well that I want to say I saw all of that in clear view.
Yeah.
And I'm in shock. I've dealt with a lot of hunting animals in my life. I've never seen a human pass away in front of me. You see Cosmo stumbling out of the bushes and slowly walking, but not nearly fast enough to survive this space. But like I imagine Cosmo like in their inner ears, it's just all the ears are ringing, everything's silent, and I'm just like, Maxim.
Cosmo, we gotta go. We need to get off this island right now.
Yes. Yes. Now is not the time. Of course. It's survival of the fittest.
We just have to go. We have to.
Right, y'all are running and slashing, leaving Maxim in the grave that the island made for him. the island is just shaking, and like trees are starting to like pull out. The roots are starting to pull out and like starting to fall over, and it's causing a lot more complications than you thought that were there. But I think y'all get to an area that sort of that opens up to a clearing, and you'll see within 100 yards, feet, I don't know, in the distance, at the tip of where this little like peninsula nook of the island is. That's where the helicopter pad is, and you see it, and it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
But one last roar behind you is that dang Velociraptor, Roboraptor is coming up behind you, and it's just still chasing. It's crossed the river and it's following you. Yeah, and it's coming up, and it's catching up real quick.
How the bloody hell did this thing cross the river? And I'm steadying my bow.
All right.
Stupid dinosaur, stupid island.
Stupid survivor.
Stupid Jeff Nopst.
Cosmo, what do you mean? Jeff Nopes is alive, right? He's alive, and he's on the island, and he's waiting for us somewhere, right? Well, hopefully he's going to be coming here soon, but...
I'm sorry.
Nope, we found him in the building.
The lab.
The lab. You were right, this is Survivor, but Jeff Nopes didn't make it.
And you all waited this long to let me know?
Would you have been able to make it all the way to the helipad if you had known?
I got your asses this far, right?
That's part of the game.
We were trying to help distribute your adrenaline at a better pace, and if we have told you such a tragic news, you'd have been angry and upset.
Oh, you mean like now? Like now?
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
turn it on the raptor that I have my arrows pointed at. Please go.
You two get to
Hogan
the
then.
pad. Get to the pad now. I've got this.
I hand Watney the immunity idol.
I put it on, and I start charging at the dinosaur with my knife. And that's +1 with weapon, right?
Yep.
8. I think that I, ready myself in stance for the Velociraptor to tackle me, but I plunge the knife directly into its heart.
And to its robotic heart. Yep. It
Well,
just dies.
where I would think the heart would be, because in the adrenaline, I'm not thinking that these are robotic.
That's fair. Yeah, and you're able to plunge it up, and I think it does give you a slash. And but yeah, you're able to, and it sort of leapt. And so what I'm seeing is Watney sort of going underneath it and sort of plunging it as it sort of slashes at you, and you're just sort of plunging and tossing,
Mm-hmm.
as it's sort of using its momentum against it as you plunged it and kept it going.
I don't want to lose the knife, so I think I'm still holding onto the knife as I'm doing it. But
yeah, I think as you sort of push it, it does. You keep the knife, but it pushes the knife off. You push the Velociraptor off the knife, so you're able to just bleh. Give me, and as you're doing this, and Cosmo and Rachel, you're running to the helipad. You hear the chopper in the distance starting to come in. You're hearing it all just sort of the rolling of the helicopter in the distance over the sounds of the volcano exploding. And you're at sort of another elevation now at this point. We're able to see the lava just dripping down the volcano, and and you see ash and soot and rocks just flying from the apex. And now you're able to see the helicopter. It's getting closer, and it's descending a bit to land. And that Rachel and Cosmo, I'm going to say you're heading towards the you're running, and Watney's staying behind, right?
I am going to see if I can take down this dinosaur in time to get back to the helicopter.
All right. Yeah. And this dinosaur, it's making some weird gurgling mechanical noises as it's sort of it's rolling to its feet.
Did I maybe expose any wires when I stabbed into him?
Oh yeah, there's that slash that you did opened it up a bit, and there's wires, there's mechanical bits, there's a mechanical hardware situation that leaking out all these oils now, and like so this black inkiness is just sort of like covering the ground and its chest, its ribby area.
I would love to get in there, cut those wires with a knife, and book it.
Okay. I would say, since you're a survivor, I'm gonna say this is a just do it roll.
Oh shit, that's a 12.
All right. You tough it out. You're able to do it. You're able to find that wire, and you're pulling at the wires, and you're disabling this thing. And you see it starting to like reach out to claw at you, and you just hear like the clicking and like the slowing down, and it's powering down, and then the lights go off in its eyes. And I think that at this point the chopper is landing, and you're running back now, covered in oils and like bleeding into said oil. And the chopper is there. It's pulling Cosmo in. It's pulling Rachel in. And I think, Watney, you're just running up.
And we're telling the helicopter, we gotta wait for Watney.
Yep.
They're
I've
like-
got my hand extended out in the window.
They're like, crikey, this... Oh, no, I'm not going to do an accent. Never mind.
No,
Do it.
Peer pressure.
Okay, hold on. Crikey, this island's about to explode. We can't be here any longer. And they're like, we're leaving soon. We're giving them 5 seconds. And so you count it down, and then right at the 5th second, Watney just is on the helipad.
Yes, I'm reaching out my body as like
Yes.
long.
I leap into Cosmo's arms.
Watney leaps in, Cosmo grabs him and like starts pulling him in. Watney sort of pull himself in and like shutting the door behind him.
Yeah, Rachel's helping
Rachel's
make sure we
pulling
got
my
everybody. Yeah, like
Yeah.
securing. We've got everybody.
And I think our final scene is that after they're all pulling in, you're sitting and settling into the helicopter, and you're looking out the window towards the island, and you see just the island starting to break apart from the seismic activity. You see like the river starting to split into like multiple veins, and you're starting to see the land sort of just split a bit, and you're seeing the lava just slow down, and you're seeing all the various animals in distress as you fly away, and this just becomes a green dot in the window as you're moving away. You're now able just to breathe a sense of relief.
I'm gonna need to speak to some attorneys.
That's wildly logical of you, and I suppose it's quite valid.
And then I'm gonna need a bubble bath.
A bubble bath?
Yes.
You like bubble baths? Should I send you some bath bombs?
That would be really lovely.
Okay.
I'm watching the volcano basically divide up the land. I'm seeing my hovel engulfed in flames and in lava, and I think I take a moment to look for the spot where Maxim was hit, and I look over to the big tower where we found Jeff Nobst. And I think he takes this moment to as quietly as possible and very briefly just do like a little bit of a cry.
If there's ever the slightest sniffle out of Watney, I won't acknowledge any tears. But if he'll allow it, I will just rest my head on his shoulder. You know, Maxim wasn't all there, concussion or not, but Maxim didn't deserve to go out like that. And what the hell? No, I refuse to believe it. You know, Rachel, when you find lawyers, I'm going to
It's just wrong. It's not okay that we lost one of our own, and his brilliance must be shared with the world.
You're right. You're absolutely correct.
We must avenge them.
I will take up his mantle. I will take down the government that did this.
And CBS and Mark Burnett and all of Survivor for having
If
tricked
they had-
us.
If they had anything to do with it,
Well, there will
I
be an
don't-
investigation, and I think all production should cease until we know the facts.
this is very true.
Okay, and we are going to do one last roll. So what you're doing is rolling. You roll plus the number of stories you told over the course of your adventure.
I got an 11 because I rolled a 10 and I only told one story.
I told 4 stories, so that's a 7.
I got an 8 plus 3, so 11.
I got a 9 plus 2, so that's 11.
Nice. On a 10 plus, choose one player to say a positive impact you had on the world.
Rachel.
Rachel, what positive impact did Maxim have on the world?
Maxim brought just wonderment and a childlike adoration for dinosaurs and paleontology, not only as a science, but they brought art to it, and that's their gift to the world.
Awesome, thank you. Watney, on a 7 to 9, describe something, an image or memory you will carry with you from your time on the island.
This one's gonna haunt my dreams. It's just gonna be like every now and then when it's too quiet out, I'll hear that long electronic furry scream, and that's just gonna be the pits.
Oh.
Cosmo, you got a 10 plus, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
On a 10 plus, describe something good that happens to you or because of you as the result of your time on the island.
When we get back home, I set up a Never Forget Jeff Nopst fund that people can donate to. And I set it up partially to remember the lovely host, but partially to collect data to see who is involved in the conspiracy. It's all good. It's all in good fun.
Watney, not knowing about your ulterior intentions, is the first to donate.
And Rachel, same question. On a 10 plus, describe something good that happens to or because of you as a result of the island.
I take the technology I investigate the technology of the dinosaurs and I apply them to, I don't know, everyday objects and people helper devices. And so the world is made a better place because now we have this technology readily available to everyone, everywhere.
Awesome. I love that. And with that, that is Escape from Dino Island, y'all.
Yay!
Yeah!
Hey!
That's the game.
Yay!
Yay.